Think about it. I mean, we live in a truly remarkable period of time. And the thing is, they think entirely different about the world in which they live. You know, there was a survey done of American kids, recent college graduates. More than 50% of them believe that self-employment is more secure than a full-time job. More secure. They've seen what's happened with white-collar layoffs. They've seen what has happened with previous economic downturns. And because they are very entrepreneurial and they're very global, they're of a mindset, I'm going to go out and carve out my own career. What happens to a manufacturer when the very specialized manufacturing expertise that they need, you know, with additive manufacturing principles, doesn't want to work on a full-time basis, but will work on contract? How do we realign our HR capabilities, our skills capabilities to adapt to this new reality? In the survey, they asked them what's a long-term career. They came back and said, well, it's about 2 to 5 years. 2 to 5 years is you know, a good amount of time to hang around a company. After that, I get a little bored. The worst thing is 67% of them admitted on their very first day in a new job, they're already looking for another job. You're having your introductory interview with them. You're talking about policies and procedures. And they're looking straight through you, and they're going, my God, I got to get out of here. I'm bored already. You know, we talk about year-end bonuses. We talk about year-end bonuses. These kids play Xbox. When you shoot somebody in Call of Duty, you don't have to wait a year to move up to the next level. It's automatic. It's instant. They have fundamentally different attitudes towards work and life. They have fundamentally different attitudes towards business models. Old business models involve going out and getting some venture capital, starting up a company, pursuing ideas. New business models involve a collaborative world based upon the internet, which allows companies and individuals to do things in new and unprecedented ways. One of the head designers at Nike, when he saw Steve Jobs introduce the little iPod Nano years ago and was showing the clock face, he was sitting there in the audience and he was thinking to himself, that's really cool. I should build a watch. I should build a watch strap that people could put their iPod Nano on the watch strap and, you know, have the coolest watch on the planet. Traditional manufacturing methodology would have had him going out and finding a manufacturer and floating the idea and, you know, coming up with the process and raising the money and building the business case. He didn't do that. He went to Kickstarter.com. And on Kickstarter.com, he showed a video of his prototype, because people are very visual, we're all into YouTube. He explained his process, and he explained, I need 10,000 people to buy this. I need to raise $1 million to build the product. You can be one of the owners of this product if you will kick in $100. Within 48 hours, he had his $1 million. Within 45 days, he was shipping product. Within 45 days. And the manufacturing part of it was nailed. What was fascinating was he blew the logistics. You know, the whole FedEx shipping process. But think about what is occurring here. Fundamental rethinking in business models in terms of how we do things. You know, there's an initiative out there, microfactories, personal factories, the tinkering economy, a site called Ponoco, you know, where you can do small-scale manufacturing runs in new and unprecedented ways. I've got a new book out, not surprisingly, it's called The Future Belongs to Those Who Are Fast. Old business models would have you dealing with a manufacturing printer who would go in and do, you know, a print run of 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 copies. My book is at CreateSpace. It's a subsidiary of Amazon.com. And when you go to buy the book, a single copy is printed at a plant in North Carolina and dropped in the mail and delivered a few days later. Print on demand. Everywhere we look, this next generation who views the world in new and different ways is redefining our world around us. And so what do manufacturing companies need to be thinking about? They need to adapt the mantra that this generation adapts to when it comes to innovation. Think big. Think Google car. Start small. Start with a lot of really small-scale projects in order to learn how to scale fast to take advantage of opportunity. There is a very real renaissance that is underway in North America, and it's happening right now. And you need